Calling Sonic the Hedgehog 1 a massive success would be a huge understatement. Nintendo was no longer the face of gaming. Sonic had claimed that ground. Sega knew it was time to transform Sonic from just a gaming mascot into a multimedia juggernaut. This meant merchandise, TV shows, and of course, a sequel. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 released in 1992, just 1 year after the original, featuring new levels, bosses, music, special stages, and the introduction of the beloved two-tailed fox, Miles Tails Prower. Many fans regard this as one of the best Sonic games ever, often citing this as their gateway into the series. As a 2000s kid myself, I didn't grow up with these games, but when I finally played Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on the Sonic Classic Collection for the DS, I instantly found it more enjoyable than the original. Sonic 2 truly felt like a perfect sequel. Well, almost. But what exactly made Sonic 2 so special for fans everywhere, including myself? Well, to find that out, let's go ahead and dive into Sonic the Hedgehog 2 for the Sega Genesis. Like the original, Sonic 2's story is straightforward but with higher stakes. Dr. Robotnik, or Dr. Eggman, whichever you want to call him, has traveled to West Side Island, turning once again innocent animals into robots and seeking the 7 Chaos Emeralds to power his latest creation, the Death Egg, which is totally not a ripoff of the Death Star from Star Wars, am I right? Sonic must once again thwart Eggman's plans and collect the emeralds first. Along the way, he meets Miles Tails Prower, a young fox bullied for having 2 tails until Sonic steps in. Inspired by Sonic's bravery, Tails joins him on this epic adventure across West Side Island to collect the Chaos Emeralds and thwart Dr. Eggman's plans. Now, the gameplay in Sonic 2 significantly improves on the original in nearly every aspect. Sonic no longer has a speed cap like he did in Sonic 1, allowing him to literally outrun the camera at times, which makes for a more thrilling gameplay than ever before seen in Sonic. This entry also introduces the iconic Spin Dash mechanic, revolutionizing Sonic's moveset and becoming essential for the series. Stages like Chemical Plant Zone, yes, the iconic Chemical Plant Zone that's been reused time and time again, this zone showcases this momentum-based gameplay beautifully. With well-timed spin dashes, you can skip notorious drowning sections entirely, exemplifying Sonic 2's dynamic level design and speed focus. Now, unlike in my Sonic 1 review, I need to dedicate a section here to Sonic 2's levels. Given the game's expanded scope, Sonic 2 wisely replaces the original's 3-act structure with 2 acts per zone, allowing for a greater variety and pacing. With 11 zones, Sonic 2 is packed with memorable stages like Emerald Hill and Chemical Plant, both iconic for their design, music, and sheer speed. However, not every zone hits the mark. Metropolis Zone, for example, brings back the frustrating 3-act structure and introduces punishing enemy placement and repetitive level design. Still, for the most part, most stages, including Aquatic Ruin, Casino Night, Hilltop Zone, Mystic Cave, and Oil Ocean, offer unique and enjoyable experiences. And to exemplify that, what's without a good zone without some good music to go along with it? The soundtrack in Sonic 2 significantly ups up the ante, perfectly complementing each zone's atmosphere. Tracks like Emerald Hill Zone, and Chemical Plant Zone. Immediately spring to mind when discussing this game, but every stage offers catchy, atmospheric tunes that push the Genesis' sound chip to new heights. Let me demonstrate this by playing a few tracks myself. Sonic 2's soundtrack stands among the best classic Sonic music, just behind fan favorites like Sonic CD and Sonic 3 and Knuckles. But we'll get to those soundtracks when we get to those games. Now, while Sonic 2 is nearly perfect in almost every way, like most games, it does have its flaws, but they're pretty minor in the grand scheme of things. Metropolis Zone's punishing difficulty feels more frustrating than challenging. Additionally, the special stages. Oh god, here we go. The special stages, required for collecting Chaos Emeralds, can be incredibly aggravating due to poor draw distance and clunky AI, mainly by Tails. Playing with Sonic and Tails together amplifies these issues, as Tails frequently causes the players to lose rings, and consequently, the emeralds themselves. But I still enjoy playing with the Sonic and Tails dynamic, as I feel like that's the intended way Sega wanted you to experience this game. But despite these shortcomings, collecting all 7 Chaos Emeralds rewards the player with the iconic Super Sonic. An iconic transformation clearly inspired by Dragon Ball Z's Super Saiyan, which is pretty well known knowledge at this point. which honestly is a great and genius addition by Sega, as Supersonic feels like a reward for playing the game and going out of your way to collect the Chaos Emeralds. But with all that out of the way, let's now talk about the game's climax. Sonic 2's finale is spectacular. Sonic and Tails pursue Eggman to Wing Fortress Zone, where Tails is shot down, leaving Sonic to face the challenges alone. Though, the zone can be tricky. It effectively sets the stage for the epic confrontation aboard Eggman's Death Egg, which, honestly, I don't think it's ever explained what the Death Egg does. I mean, it is a ripoff of the Death Star from Star Wars, so maybe it blows up islands or something? I don't know. But aboard the Death Egg is featuring back-to-back boss fights against the iconic Silver Sonic and the intimidating Death Egg robot, which is a robot that totally hasn't been overused. The absence of rings during a final encounter heightens tension, but it also means losing can send players back through the entire game. An undeniable frustrating element, however, the ending scene is genuinely rewarding. Witnessing Tails courageously rescuing Sonic regardless of the ending you achieve solidifies his role beyond just a sidekick. Accompanied by Dreams Come True's heartfelt ending theme, it perfectly concludes Sonic's thrilling second adventure in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is truly an almost perfect sequel in almost every way. Expertly balanced improvements in gameplay, level design, and music, while also introducing beloved series staples like Tails, Supersonic, and the Spin Dash. Despite some frustrating moments, it remains a defining game in the series, capturing the hearts of countless Sonic fans, including mine as well. Hey, what's up everyone, this is Unscripted TSG here. Just wanted to add this little bit at the end of the video to say thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I apologize it took so long to get this out. Like, it's been over a year since the first video on Sonic 1 came out. It's just a mix of just like a lot of life stuff, and like I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I've been really lazy on like finishing this script. Like, I was on this script till like the end, and I just couldn't come up with anything for the end. But you know, despite that, I'm glad you guys have enjoyed this video, and I cannot wait to get started on well, I am currently starting on the Sonic the Hedgehog CD review. Hopefully I cannot hopefully it won't take like a whole nother year just to get this video out. Again, apologies on that. But I just wanted to say thank you guys for enjoying this video, and hopefully we can get the next one out as soon as possible. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content in the future, and I will see you guys in Sonic the Hedgehog CD. Peace, my #TSG Nation, and as always,